Have you ever spent the night tossing and turning in bed despite feeling utterly exhausted? You might think that struggling with sleep is just part of getting older, but did you know that recent research suggests certain everyday foods can naturally restore your body's ability to fall asleep peacefully and stay asleep through the night? If you've been relying on sleep medications or feeling frustrated by restless nights, you'll want to stay until the end. You're about to learn 5 simple, science-backed foods that could help you reclaim the deep, restorative sleep you deserve, without side effects or complicated routines. As you know, getting quality sleep isn't always as simple as it used to be. Have you noticed that even when you follow all the sleep hygiene rules, going to bed at the same time, keeping your room dark and cool, you still find yourself staring at the ceiling? Here's what's happening in your body. Studies show that as we age, our natural melatonin production declines significantly. This isn't your fault. It's a normal part of aging. But here's the encouraging news. Experts have discovered that certain foods can naturally boost your body's melatonin and serotonin levels, helping reduce nervous system activity and promote the kind of deep sleep that leaves you feeling refreshed. The beauty of this approach? These foods work with your body's natural sleep mechanisms, not against them. Unlike sleep medications that can leave you groggy or dependent, these natural options support your body's own ability to regulate sleep cycles. Let me share the 5 foods that research shows can dramatically improve your sleep quality. Are you ready to discover which ones might already be in your kitchen? Have you ever considered that a simple kiwi fruit could be your ticket to better sleep? This might surprise you, but studies have shown that eating just 1 to 2 kiwis before bed can improve sleep onset, increase sleep duration, and reduce those frustrating middle-of-the-night awakenings. Here's the science. Kiwis naturally boost your serotonin levels, which your body then converts into melatonin. Think of serotonin as the precursor to your body's natural sleep hormone. When you eat kiwi about an hour before bed, you're essentially giving your body the building blocks it needs to create its own sleep-inducing chemicals. Are you doing this? Have you tried incorporating this simple fruit into your evening routine? The research participants who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime for 4 weeks saw remarkable improvements. They fell asleep 42% faster and slept 13% longer. Do you know about the natural sleep remedy that's been hiding in plain sight in your grocery store's juice aisle? Tart cherry juice contains one of the highest natural concentrations of melatonin found in any food source. Studies show that drinking tart cherry juice, both morning and evening, can extend your sleep duration and improve overall sleep quality. The participants in clinical trials experienced an average of 84 minutes more sleep per night. Could you imagine how much more energetic and clear-headed you'd feel with an extra hour and 20 minutes of restorative sleep? The key is consistency. Have you checked your habits lately when it comes to your evening beverage choices? Instead of reaching for that late-day coffee or sugary drink, could you try switching to a small glass of tart cherry juice about an hour before bed? Is this something you've experienced, feeling wired at bedtime even though your body is tired? Here's where bananas become your unexpected ally. They're rich in both magnesium and tryptophan, 2 compounds that work together to promote relaxation and boost your body's natural serotonin and melatonin production. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle, relaxant, and nervous system calmer. When you're deficient in magnesium, which becomes more common as we age, your muscles stay tense and your mind keeps racing. Tryptophan, meanwhile, is the amino acid your body uses to manufacture serotonin. Have you tried adding a banana as an evening snack? The natural sugars help transport tryptophan across the blood-brain barrier more effectively, making this simple fruit a perfect bedtime food. Could you see yourself trying this instead of reaching for cookies or chips when evening hunger strikes? If any of these sleep struggles sound familiar to you, let me know in the comments below. Are you someone who lies awake despite feeling exhausted? Or maybe you fall asleep fine but wake up multiple times during the night? Share what you've tried so far. I read every comment and love hearing about your experiences. Have you ever wondered why you feel naturally drowsy after eating certain nuts? Walnuts are particularly powerful for sleep because they provide a triple benefit. They contain natural melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA. Here's what makes this combination so effective. The omega-3s, particularly DHA, actually enhance your body's ability to synthesize melatonin. It's like providing both the raw materials and the tools your body needs to create better sleep. Research shows that people who regularly consume walnuts have higher blood levels of melatonin. Is this part of your daily routine? A small handful of walnuts, about 14 halves, eaten about an hour before bed, can make a significant difference. The healthy fats also help stabilize your blood sugar overnight, preventing those 3 a.m. wake-ups that can happen when your blood sugar drops too low. Do you notice anxiety or restless thoughts interfering with your ability to fall asleep? This is where chamomile tea becomes incredibly valuable. Unlike the other foods we've discussed that work primarily through melatonin pathways, chamomile works through your GABA receptors. GABA is your brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin that binds to the same receptors in your brain that anti-anxiety medications target, but in a much gentler, natural way. This is why chamomile doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps quiet that mental chatter that keeps you awake. Have you tried drinking chamomile tea 30 to 45 minutes before bed? The warm liquid itself is soothing, and the ritual of preparing and sipping tea can become a signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Are you making these 3 common mistakes that could be sabotaging your sleep, even if you're eating the right foods? Are you eating these sleep-promoting foods too close to bedtime or too far in advance? The optimal window is 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. Too close, and you might feel uncomfortably full. Too early, and the beneficial compounds may metabolize before you're ready for sleep. Have you been thinking more is better? With sleep foods, gentle consistency beats large quantities. 2 kiwis, not 6. A small handful of walnuts, not a whole cup. Your body responds better to regular, moderate amounts than to occasional large servings. Is this something you've experienced? Assuming what works for others will automatically work for you? While these foods are scientifically proven, your individual response may vary. Some people are more sensitive to the effects and might need smaller portions or different timing. Could you try switching some of your current evening habits? Instead of that bowl of ice cream or handful of crackers, would you consider reaching for one of these sleep-promoting options? Here are some gentle swaps you might find helpful. Replace your evening coffee or black tea with chamomile tea. Swap your usual bedtime snack for a banana with a few walnuts. Try tart cherry juice instead of wine or other evening beverages. Keep sliced kiwis ready in the refrigerator for an easy, healthy dessert. The key is making changes that feel sustainable for you. Have you checked what evening foods or drinks might be working against your sleep goals? Sometimes it's not just about adding helpful foods, it's also about recognizing which current habits might be keeping you awake. Let me share why these natural approaches are so effective, especially for those of us over 50. Your body's sleep architecture changes with age. You naturally produce less melatonin, your sleep becomes lighter, and you're more susceptible to disruptions. But here's the empowering truth. Studies show that supporting your body's natural sleep chemistry through nutrition can be just as effective as pharmaceutical interventions. without the side effects. Sleep researchers note that food-based approaches work with the body's existing systems rather than overriding them. These foods don't force sleep. They provide your body with the nutrients it needs to regulate sleep naturally. This is why people often report not just falling asleep faster, but experiencing more restorative, higher quality sleep. Are you ready to put this into practice? Here's how you can create an evening routine that works for you. Start simple. Choose 1 or 2 foods that appeal to you most. Could you see yourself starting with chamomile tea and a small banana? Or perhaps tart cherry juice with a few walnuts? Be consistent. Your body responds better to regular patterns than sporadic attempts. Can you commit to trying your chosen approach for at least 2 weeks? That's typically how long it takes to see the full benefits. Track your results. Have you considered keeping a simple sleep journal? Note what you eat, when you eat it, and how you sleep. This helps you identify what works best for your individual body chemistry. Are you worried about calories or blood sugar if you're managing diabetes? The good news is that all these foods can be incorporated into a healthy eating plan. The portions are small, and the natural sugars in fruits like kiwis and bananas are balanced by fiber and other nutrients that help moderate blood sugar response. Do you take medications and wonder about interactions? While these are all natural foods, it's always wise to discuss significant dietary changes with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking sleep medications or blood thinners. Have you wondered how quickly you might see results? Most people notice some improvement within the first few nights, with more significant changes appearing after 1 to 2 weeks of consistent use. You might find you fall asleep more easily, wake up less frequently, or feel more rested in the morning. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Some nights will be better than others, and that's completely normal. The goal is to give your body the best possible support for natural, restorative sleep. If you've stayed with me this far, you're clearly committed to improving your sleep naturally. Like this video if you found these science-backed tips helpful, and subscribe for more gentle, research-supported approaches to healthy aging. Here's what I'd love to know. Which of these 5 foods are you most excited to try tonight? Comment below with sweet dreams if you're ready to give your body the natural sleep support it deserves. Let's support each other in this journey toward better rest and more energetic days. Remember, struggling with sleep doesn't have to be a permanent part of your story. You have more control over your sleep quality than you might realize, and small dietary changes really can create major improvements in how you rest and recover. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and restore itself when given the right support. These 5 foods, kiwis, tart cherries, bananas, walnuts, and chamomile, are simply tools to help your natural sleep systems work more effectively. You deserve restful nights and energetic days. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to support your health and vitality naturally.